Hello everyone. I'm just gonna rank the Fnaf World Kit as well because I feel like it. So let's begin. Freddy, uh, I got opponent C. I mean, he is. I mean, he isn't the worst starting character, but Pizza Wheels has nice crowd control, but Mike Toss is terrible, and Buffet is a pretty outdated support. For Bonnie, I got opponent B because it's you know fitting. But also the fact that Bonnie has both good team support in damage. He also has Bite, which is much better than the other two. Chica is also going in C. Due to her having. Chica is a nice. Uh, actually. Chica has the issue of having no actual way of dealing damage. She is purely supportive, but like, just run Bonnie and Toy Chica. You don't need a full on support unless you're like really struggling with durability. Foxy, I also gotta put in D tier. Hot Cheese is an okayish effect, but jumps in the AoE stun is nice with jump scare, but Hook is terrible and he just doesn't really have that much going for him. Plus, his better kills with jump scare. Toy Bonnie is great, and I know Toy Bonnie is pretty powerful. Outside having the Bash Gem, also has Munchies, which for early game Munchies will decimate anything. Even Prize Ball, it's good, but like it's on G reliant. Toy Chica is also going in A tier. She is much more helpful support. Again, Buffet isn't that helpful, but the real thing is her water hose. As you know, water hose destroys all enemies below 30%. For all a game that is very good. Also, I don't know what's going on with Wiki right now. Toy Freddy, Toy Freddy's not that good either. He, Speed Song can be nice, but Party Favors is a pretty weak move. Even Mangle. Okay, I might get lynched for this, but Mangle is in my opinion, the worst character in the game. Okay, let me explain why. Hook is a bad move. Papa's is good on paper, like a delayed attack which deals a lot of damage. The problem is that it takes Mangle like a year before they actually pop. Even Prize Ball's 2 RNG based. If Papa's actually blew up quicker, then maybe I'd put him a D. Balloon Boy, I'd say C. He has both hot cheese and munchies for good chip damage, but he also has balloons, which should be good because of how low his stats are. It doesn't actually help that much. JJ, I'm putting in DT. JJ is like Mango, but at the very least has a better attack in an actual one shot. Oh, Phantom Freddy. Again, another killer with no attacking options. At least he can constantly debuff the enemies, because and debuffing can be helpful. Phantom Chica, she's pretty good. Toxic Light's pretty nice to have. Sledge can be okay if it has the unscrew. Phantom Balloon Boy is also pretty nice. Again, Toxic Balloon is pretty helpful to have along with the multiple debuffs. Phantom Foxy is better than Foxy, but still not that great. Again, the AoE stun has Toxic Bite, but an unscrew. Not the best, but much better than regular Foxy. Phantom Mangle. Phantom Mangle is pretty good. Ish. Mystery Boxes, don't use it. Just don't use Mystery Box. Then there is Toxic Bite, okay, but the real thing is Pizza Wheel 2. Although Pizza Wheel 2 is a very powerful move and like one of the strongest moves you've seen early on, Mangle just doesn't really have the stats to use it right. Oh, Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie is one of the few S tiers. He is so good. He has Pizza Wheel for good damage. He has Eye Beam, which can deal a crap ton of damage and been unscrew too. If you know how good, I think everyone knows how good Unscrew 2 is. Withered Chica, pretty bad, but not the worst, I'd say. Because at the very least, she can deal damage. You know, she has Prizeable 2, which could get you something good. Where's Freddy's the other kid I'm putting in F tier? He has a terrible attack, Gloom Song, which, okay, I guess, but then he has Escape Key. It's essentially Unscrew, but way worse since it has a really low chance of blocking. So yeah, I would say Mangle's worse, but they're both pretty bad. Whereas Foxy is okay. Hot Cheese 2 is nice, but yeah, he's still using Hook. Shadow Freddy is so, again, no direct damage. The thing that's even worse is that he has Water Hose, but he can't actually use it because he can't deal any damage. At the very least, he has both Escape Key and Unscrew. Bayonet, same issue. 2 on Juliet. At least he has Prize Ball 2. But they also have Escape Key, which is, again, RNG based. Okay, so like, when I said Foxy was not good because of the jump scare, this is what I meant. Phantom Bayonet can do better in Inflict Hot Cheese 2. Granted, the third option is Mystery Box 2, however, that's actually not as bad as Mystery Box, since it can't get you like characters like Funtime Foxy. Golden Freddy, he's okay, I guess. They have Rainy Day 2, which I don't know what that does. Haunting is, depending on the context, can be very good, or it can just be useless. But again, I'd say one of the strongest down to attacking characters. The Paper Pals. Another RNG based character, but I'll give them. They at least have the benefit of having a Mimic Ball, which if you don't have the bite for, is super good. Albeit, just don't use it with Mystery Box 2, or else you'll have some chaos. Ooh, now here are the strong ones. Nightmare Freddy is pretty good. He has good damage output with Flails and Bite 2, and Sludge can be okay. Nightmare Bonnie is great. He has good Pizza Wheel, he has Rainy Day 2 in Bite 2. Overall, pretty good selection. Nightmare Chica, I'd say, is the weakest of Nightmares, but not that bad. I mean, Toxic Bad Pizza's okay, but at the same time, it isn't the best. Nightmare Foxy's also pretty alright. Good damage output, but yeah. Endo 01 is a very good support and can even deal some nice damage with Endo Army. However, he is outclassed by Endo 02 for a simple reason. Endo 02 has a speed song, but also has Neon Wall, which if you don't know, is necessary to defeat, I believe, both the Owl and Scott. So he's getting up higher. Flush Trap. Flush Trap is Flush Trap is too reliant on Toxic and just doesn't really have the best stats or move pool. Endo Plush is weird. Endo Plush is pretty good. Outside having both Neon Wall and I-Beam, they also have Water Hose 2, which is broken, and is also the only kid of Water Hose 2 for some reason. I don't get that. Springtrap is, okay. Okay, outside of Springtrap Springlocks, he has a pretty lackluster moveset. RWQ is they have gift boxes, but they don't really have good direct damage output, so I gotta put them back a bit. Hold up. Crying Child is another gift boxer, but Crying Child is probably the weakest of the gift boxes. I'd probably say it's a weak. Yeah, I'd probably say it's the weakest of all the gift box characters. Because they don't have. They have pretty mediocre buffs. Funtime Fox is the other flat out broken character. Has Happy Jam 2 for great healing, gift boxes, even Cosmic Song, which is basically a nuke. Nightmare Fredbear is really good. He has great damage. He has great damage with both crowd control in single target and even a toxic bite too. Nightmare, I gotta put Nightmare a bit lower just because having the Freddles is way more helpful. Fredbear is so overrated. I am sorry, Fredbear is pretty overrated. All he has is Megabyte. Regen Song is not that helpful. Regen Song is outclassed by like just using Happy Jam. In Mimic Ball, once you get a bite, Mimic Ball is a useless move. And then last but not least, Spring Bonnie I'm also going to put up. I'll give Spring Bonnie is basically the offensive version of Funtime Foxy, but at the same time, Funtime Foxy has just more benefits, such as being the strongest gift boxer and actual good healing. Wait, Wiki's being. Oh yeah, also for the limited characters, I am just not going to rank these guys. I am sorry, I do not like these characters. Here's the thing. You can get these characters from the start, which if you do that, it makes the game trivial. Heck, they even made most of the best ones. The only good one you can't get, I believe, is Scott, because he's... quick, I'll also be ranking him here. Jackal Bonnie, I'd say A. He has some... Jackal Bombs and Slasher are good, but Haunting's kinda useless. Jackal Chica, I gotta put a little low... Nah, screw it, I'll actually rank him real quick. I'd say B. Good moves, but, and Jackal Chica, I'm gonna put higher than Bonnie just because a Buzzsaw actually hits. Yes, Slasher can one shot, but that's too luck based. Scott is obviously S tier, that's not even debate. Fourth Wall is insanely powerful. Mega Virus is... I've actually never used Mega Virus. Even Neon Wall is good support. Chipper is easily the weakest. Chipper's pretty weak. But Sazawite, I don't even know what Hocus Pocus does. I haven't played Fnaf World in so long. In Mimic Ball, again, useless. Phantom... Nightmare BB? Okay. He has balloons too, which seems powerful, but again, the balloons themselves have horrific damage output. The only reason he gets a... Night Marionette has 4-4 in Bubble Breath, but the fact that the third move is Prize Ball 2 is not the most helpful. Oh yeah, Coffee's also going in S. I think Coffee was like... Oh no, it's Chip. Coffee is outside being the only new gift boxer. I don't know why Puppet doesn't have gift boxes. Has Neon Wall 2, which I don't remember what that does. And then Purple Guy I'm putting in D tier. Again, his only real use is the Slasher one-shot trick. But outside that, he's not that good. So yeah, he's only making Fnaf World. I just did this as like a raw recording because if I'm going to be rambling to myself, I better make it count. Yeah, that's all. See ya.